Hello, Libra. Today is Friday, July 17, 2026, and today you absolutely must be extremely careful because it's likely you're unconsciously letting people walk all over you, telling you how to think and what to do in your life. Honestly, the universe helped me. The fact that it's hard for anyone to manipulate you. The stars recommend that you halt any situation because you are the only one who decides what you can do with your life. The stars advise you to take full advantage of every opportunity so the cosmos can grant you greater fulfillment. And above all, to remove from your life anyone who might be causing you resentment or frustration. Because no matter how long you've carried some kind of inner distress, if you don't do it in the next few days, in necessary situations, you're going to explode and cause damage that will take you a long time to fix. Take the advice. It's time to speak up and say who you really are, so you can finally release all the emotions and feelings you've never voiced. One thing is being patient and smart in the situations life presents, but you also need to keep in mind that if you don't make things clear from the start and let others walk all over you, it'll become much harder later to correct their behavior. Now let's dive into the specific details for love, health, work, and your compatibilities for today. In health, you might experience some skin irritation. Nothing physically bothers you right now, but you still need to keep working on certain internal matters so there's no lingering discomfort that could disturb. The stars advise you to practice honesty of conscience because a peaceful mind, knowing you've done what was right, is rich with the ability to do your best work. Specifically, Venus and Neptune are guiding you toward deep inner introspection, and this crucial internal work naturally leads to even better results. Be patient. Everything is going to work out extremely well in the end. In your career, a change that took place in your work environment has helped you make a decision that benefits you even more. Your salary has changed or may change soon, and not necessarily for the worse. You might even be in a position or doing a job where you can generate a lot more income. Still, you might come across some negative aspects, whether it's your schedule or the fact that you're stuck doing the same thing for too many hours in a row. One thing is having to do the same thing for 2 or 3 days straight because there's a clear goal and a deadline. There's a reason for it. But another thing entirely is being stuck doing the same thing, again and again, for 20, 30, or even 40 years, again and again. In the end, it's like a mountain just keeps piling up on you. Take advantage of the upward opportunities you'll see in the next few days. Maybe even start thinking about looking for something different, something that complements your personality more. If you're job hunting, patience. You know there's no problem at all with something happening in your life, or even with it temporarily interrupting your work. Certainly not that. But it's important that you set your goals and clearly know exactly what it is you want to do and what you don't. The stars recommend and advise you not to make any kind of mistake, because precisely under stress or anxiety, you might end up accepting a long-term job, though you're free to keep looking for other opportunities while you have this one. We're circling back to the topic I mentioned earlier about those who are already working, which is the issue of excessive routine. While occasional routine isn't a problem, it shouldn't be something you settle into permanently. For your financial and economic life, major changes are happening in your life, all aimed at bringing you closer to prosperity and everything you deeply desire. Significant amounts of money are coming your way, along with the acquisition of various important matters. You need to be even more patient, because this takes time, and it's essential to know what you need to know. Forgive the repetition. Before you launch your projects, and especially before you get involved in commitments related to basic financial or economic matters. If we're talking about household finances, today is a day to avoid spending more than necessary on anything that isn't essential. And when it comes to love, the truth is you need to make certain changes in your life so your partnership doesn't suffer. Be extremely careful about being with people just because of material or superficial reasons. Remember, those aren't the feelings that should be dominant or present in a relationship, because if that's all there is, the relationship will grow cold. Over time, if there's only interest, and obviously not everyone born under your sign is in relationships driven by ulterior motives. This only applies to those people. But if you know you're with an ideal partner, if you truly believe you and your partner are doing everything that's best for you both, congratulations. Your relationship decisions are solid. And don't later say no one warned you about what you might have achieved, because think about it. If you and your partner connect so well, then tell me, what are you waiting for to start making short-term plans? Long-term and medium-term. If you haven't gotten married yet, when will you do it? If you haven't moved in together, when will you do that? There are plenty of couples who don't need to get married. Of course, marriage isn't a requirement these days. But what I'm referring to, love, how do you show it? How do you tell each other you care? Because that, especially in long-term relationships, eventually becomes just a loop that keeps turning over and over. You need to spark it again. If you're single, whether you're a man or a woman, the truth is, you're not quite ready yet to be in a committed relationship with anyone. Be very, very careful, because if you force this, you'll end up with someone who shares absolutely no traits with you, just settling for having someone around so you won't be alone. That kind of relationship will be cold and full of conflict. Focus on other areas of your life, and the less you search for it, the more likely it will show up. And precisely, having a partner isn't easy. It takes a lot of will, effort, hard work, and determination to make things truly work. Today, in terms of energy, your energy is moderate, and in fact, quite prone to shifts. You're very attentive and aware of this, because it's precisely what you need to ensure nothing harms you or causes you discomfort. The positive situation you need to strengthen today is your tremendous honesty. You must always speak from your heart, from your sincerity, so that nothing causes you discomfort or weighs heavily on you. Being honest when the moment calls for it will elevate your spirit and your heart, which is already wonderfully beautiful in and of itself. On the other hand, be careful not to suppress your feelings. It's not healthy to stay silent about what you feel. You need to speak, to express yourself. You need to share what's happening to you so that nothing disturbs your peace. Also be careful with states of laziness. Be very careful with that attitude, because it's precisely what pulls you away from your dreams. After all, to move toward them, you need to walk far enough and push yourself. For students, if you're studying something very boring, keep studying, keep studying, keep studying, and keep practicing. You need to work consistently on whatever you're studying until you've fully memorized the entire concept. Obviously, it depends on each country's student calendar, but generally, keep going as you are. And as for compatibility, today is a wonderful day with these 3 signs. First of all, with people from the Pisces sign, you have a day when you connect on a deep level of consciousness, on a level of certainty. Your words carry encouragement, warmth, and closeness. Of course, depending on each person's current state, obviously, but generally, it will be a day full of strong connection. Second, with people from the Cancer sign, you have a delightful day, with your mind very open and expansive. No issues at all, no bumps, no negative thoughts or anything like that. And third, with people from the Virgo sign, today there's an abundance, far more than just perfectionism. There's also a strong desire to keep creating unique experiences that you'll love, that you'll adore, that will make you feel good, that will make you feel happy. On the downside, you might experience some kind of disagreement or emotional distance with someone from the Leo sign, but just remember, only today and only if you end up arguing. Wishing you an absolutely wonderful day. See you tomorrow, Libra.